from Cleveland's most accurate weather team. This is 19 First Alert Plus, sponsored by the man that makes them pay, Tim Misney.
And happy Friday to you. Shannon Smith coming to you live from our 19 News Digital Center on this Friday morning, taking a live look outside of downtown Cleveland, and you can see that low cloud cover actually covering the top of the buildings there. Now, we're not seeing rain, at least currently in downtown Cleveland. Some people, though, still seeing that isolated shower this morning, and that's really going to be the name of the game, right, Jeff, throughout the day, especially Yep. I guess a little bit of a relief from what we saw last night. That heavy rain, it was lightning that hit the Key Tower last night in downtown Cleveland, Northwest Ohio seeing damage. It's a lot.
So the Weather Service, they send out survey teams. You know, the way this works is whenever there's a tornado warning and a lot of damage in a spot, or even if there's just general wind damage coming out of a thunderstorm, and if it's significant enough, what the Weather Service will do is they will go out, they will send a survey team, and they actually look at the damage. They look at the radar from last night, and they actually make a determination. It's almost like they're investigating, you know, what really happened here, you know, based on their expertise. So they're out there right now in those counties, in Sandusky County, in Huron County, in Ashland County, and Wayne County. So we'll see. We'll get a better understanding, I think, throughout the day. Sometimes it takes over a day, depending on, you know, what they have to do as to what exactly happened in those areas. But let me take it back to yesterday, and we were on the air for 3 hours. Starting, well, this is at 6:15. Now, the timestamp is right here, okay? So you could focus on that. I can actually manually work this. So we had a supercell thunderstorm form around the Toledo area, and there was a lot of damage. There was I think there was a confirmed tornado that town of Breeze Point, north of Toledo. We actually saw it on video there. There was a major roof damage to a roof. It actually blew off a building there. The roof came off. All right, so this is 6:55. This is about the time we came on the air, and we were warning you about this supercell that was rolling through Ottawa County. There was tornado warnings all along it. There were tornado warnings all along it. And then by 7:20, there it is moving through Erie County, Sandusky County, Huron County. And then look at this, okay? When you see a signature like this on the radar, this is around 8 o'clock last night. That is a true hook echo, and that's why we saw significant damage in Huron County. I will be real surprised if we didn't get at least, you know, 2 or 3 touchdowns, including Huron County here. It actually merged with the cell as well, coming out of Seneca County. So these are the damage reports, and you could tell a lot just by looking at the damage reports, the track that the severe weather took, the supercell that kind of congealed into a major squall line once it got to Ashland County, Wayne County, and another one just popped on. So they continue to add on to these wind damage reports. Some of these wind damage reports will end up being tornado damage. A lot of hail reports in Tuscarawas County. And boy, I'll tell you, these hail reports, golf ball size, even baseball sized hail. We don't typically get hail that big here. So that was some storm. It was some night last night. Still have some spot showers around. Here's one in around Palmyra in Portage County. But I got to tell you, a lot of this rain has moved out right now. The low pressure system moved out. We're going to have a good deal of cloud cover in place. It is cool. It is going to be breezy. The wind is already starting to pick up out of the north here. And I'm only thinking around 68 for the high here today. And notice we don't hit that until around the 7 o'clock hour. We have to get a little more sun here. Now, there's still a risk of a few showers, but it's going to be certainly more dry than wet around here. If you do see a shower, I think it'll be pretty brief. Now, because of the increase in the wind here, a Lake Erie alert. There's a small craft advisory in effect with waves at 3 to 5 feet. That's what's going to be building because of the increasing wind. So not the best of times to be out there on the water. That small craft advisory in effect through the afternoon. So the low pressure system that caused the severe weather last night, well, it's now into Pennsylvania. And there's going to be a lot more rain and storms, mid-Atlantic, Pennsylvania as well. We're kind of on the back edge of it. High pressure, a big area of high pressure is building into the Great Lakes. And once that settles in, that'll get rid of the cloud cover. Look at all this cloud cover, though, building right now. So it's going to be a pretty cloudy day out there. But as that high pressure system continues to move in, well, that's going to be the start of a dry stretch of weather that'll actually start this weekend, and it'll be with us the next several days to come. Here's Precision Future View. Small chance of a shower here. In fact, we may even be able to remove rain altogether later this afternoon. It's not going to be a warm day. Looks like mid to upper 60s, some spots around 70 if you happen to see a little more in the way of sunshine. So this is going to be the coolest day coming up, Shannon. As you'll see in the 7-day, get ready because we don't have much rain in the forecast coming up. I'll talk about that right after this.
I've represented families just like yours for over 4 decades. Listen, if you need me, call me. You know I'll be there for you, and I'll make them pay. In the meantime, I'll keep an eye out for you.
Okay, let's look at the temperature trend here. Average highs around 80 this time of year. You can see today we're only at 68, but we do gradually warm over the weekend here. 75 tomorrow. And how about this on Father's Day and Monday, which is Juneteenth, right around 80. Now look at this. All of a sudden, after a risk of a couple of showers here and there today, and a good deal of clouds, 68 only for the high. Will drop down to 52 tonight as we clear out. Tomorrow will be the start of a dry stretch of weather here again. Sunshine each and every day over the holiday weekend. Tomorrow, 75, sunny, very pleasant. Father's Day on Sunday, right around 80. Cooler near the lake. We're going to have lake breezes. And Monday, Juneteenth, right around 80. And you want to talk about consistent weather? Tuesday, well, actually, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, each and every day. Good deal of sunshine. Rain chances not zero, but small enough so that we're not putting rain icons on the 7-day forecast there. But 79 Tuesday, 79 Wednesday, 79 Thursday. So right around 80. Humidity level still not too bad, Shannon.
You know I love consistency, Jeff. We love that.
How about that for a change?
We love that here. Yes. It's great. I heard you earlier. You were like 80, 80, 80. Yeah. Keep it going. Because seriously, what are we in mid-June now? And now, yes, we're going to get that more summer-like feel. And yes, we're out of the drought. I heard Kelly say it at 9. We've got enough rain right now. So it is good to see. For right now, yes. We know that changes from week to week.
Yeah, this time of year with the high sun angle, things dry up fast. And, unless something changes next week where we get like one of these, slow-moving areas of low pressure. Right now we have everything staying south of us. If it happens to creep north, we may have to throw in at least a risk of rain. But I can tell you this the next 7 days. We don't see any, significant fronts or anything like that that'll produce, real heavy rain or severe weather. Nothing too warm. Nothing too hot, I should say. Mm-hmm. We don't see any big buildups of humidity. Things are not moving fast across the country again. So we're going to have high pressure settle in, and it's going to stay in place for the most part, at least through the middle part of the week.
Alrighty, and yes, we know at least we've had rain pretty much all week, and now it's kind of clearing out in time for the weekend. Father's Day, as most people want to celebrate. Happy Father's Day to you.
Thank
JT.
You. It's all about timing.
It's all about timing.
Yep.
And also Monday, too, for Juneteenth. There are a lot of celebrations starting today and even throughout the weekend and on Monday as well. So it'll be good weather for those outside for sure.
2 thumbs up, Shannon. all
Two
around.
thumbs up from this guy. All right, thank you so much to 19 First Alert meteorologist Jeff Tanchek, and really to our entire team on the fantastic job that they did last night with the coverage of the tornado warnings that we had in our area, and also just those heavy storms as well. But make sure you have our 19 First Alert weather app for those moments. Of course, we cut in programming, and I know people get upset, but it's all to keep you protected and your family. But also, this is why alert days are important, to let you know about that. Because remember, we had issued the alert date as well to get you prepared for that risk of storms. And of course, we saw that with the damage too. And Jeff mentioned the hail. Yeah, we had reports of tennis ball sized hail, and even in other states too. Texas saw some really bad storms. Alabama as well, where I know Kelly had mentioned it at 9 that they saw DVD-sized hail in Texas. So that just goes to show you how bad it has kind of been all over. But make sure that you download that 19 First Alert weather app as we take another live look outside. Still gray and still kind of cool for this time of year, 68 only today, but we will warm up this weekend, as you just saw in that 7-day with the 70s and sunshine, just in time for Father's Day. Of course, for the latest news and headlines, you can always check us out online at cleveland19.com or back on the air at 11 o'clock on the CW43, and of course for 19 News at noon on CBS. Thanks so much for joining us for our Facebook forecast on this Friday. I'm Shannon Smith. Have a great weekend.
19 News is everywhere. Download our CTV apps and follow us